internet of value at Ripple, we're thinking much bigger than just cross-border payments. It's kind of like Amazon with rare books in the early days, just this market happens to be a $10 trillion market.
We are at a historic turning point.
Said in the past that you are doing for money what email did for communication.
Moving the whole revolution forward.
Take on it.
There's trillions of dollars parked around the world.
RP.
Is there a possibility that Ripple could take over Swift one day?
Well,
welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So, 24-hour script. Let's get right into today's video. Strap in, fasten your seatbelts. We are about to see a massive, massive bull run in the coming months, leading into 2025 and onwards. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode. Yes, this will be a multi-year bull run with higher lows, because once institutional adoption hits, you need to understand that they don't want you to buy Cardano under $1. They don't want you to buy Hedera Hashgraph under $1. They will get in there first, and then they will provide it to the retail investors. Welcome back to another episode. I can't believe how mainstream this is getting. Take a listen to Vivek here in the debate last night, talking about the SEC and how they can't even confirm if Ethereum is a security or not. Absolutely crazy.
The fact that SBF was able to do what he did at FTX shows that whatever they have as the current framework isn't working. And I think it is nothing short of embarrassing that Gary Gensler, the current leader of the SEC, in front of Congress, could not even say whether Ethereum counted as a regulated security or not. And so I think that this is just another example of the administrative state gone too far.
As that goes on, we have Jamie Dimon coming out bluntly and saying he would shut down crypto if he was the government.
I've always been deeply opposed to crypto, Bitcoin, etc. You pointed out the only true use case for it is criminals, drug traffickers, anti-money laundering, tax avoidance, and that is a use case because it is somewhat anonymous, not fully, and because you can move money instantaneously, and because it doesn't go through, as you mentioned, all these systems have been built up over many years, know your customer, sanctions, OFAC, they can get bypass all of that. If I was the government, I'd close it down.
And the only reason why he's saying that is because he was forced to sell his shares, which he hadn't done nearly in 2 decades, because blockchain technology is about to come and completely disrupt these tier 1 banking's revenue streams. That is why he's selling right now, because once Ripple, XRP, all these utility tokens go full throttle, these banks are going to lose a lot of revenue. And he's talking down Bitcoin again, just when the US is about to approve an ETF. And this was just reported 2 hours ago. SEC have advanced to key details in regards to the Bitcoin ETF. And look at what they're saying here. Demand is expected to be much as 3 billion on the first few days. And there's a major, major uptick coming, folks. I want you guys to be prepared. Do not FOMO. I am currently having FOMO with these small moves, but we have seen nothing yet. I have been aggressively stacking my bags because we are going to see a moment where everything just starts flying. And banks, like I said, they're not going to give you cheap cryptos like this. Okay, these are very cheap given their potential and given how much trillions of dollars that are just on the brink of coming into this sector. And Jamie Dimon, since day one, he's always been a fraud. In 2017, he called Bitcoin a fraud. And then he said he regrets calling a Bitcoin a fraud because it actually has somewhat of a use case. And then years later, he came out with his own token, the JPM coin, which, folks, we know a Citi coin, a JPM coin, a Wells Fargo's coin, it's not going to work. Okay, you're not creating a level playing field. It's not an interoperable system. It's an interbank system coin, which can't go across borders into different jurisdictions. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I do appreciate every single one of you guys. We'll be back with another video, but this is very important. With what Vivek said, making Bitcoin and Ethereum on mainstream, with what Jamie Dimon is saying, and especially the look that he got from the CEO of Bank of America,
I've always been deeply opposed to crypto, Bitcoin, et cetera. You pointed out the only true use case for it is criminals, drug traffickers, anti-money laundering, tax avoidance, and that is a use case because it is somewhat anonymous, not fully, and because you can move money instantaneously, and because it doesn't go through, as you mentioned, all these systems have built up over many years, know your customer, sanctions, OFAC, they can get bypass all of that. If I was the government, I'd close it down.
Crazy. And with the Bitcoin ETF at his last moments, folks, things are about to get absolutely insane. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Let me know what you guys think is going to be happening in the markets in the near future. I want to know what you guys are thinking. I'll be there in the comments. I'll reply to you, every single one of you guys if I can. Give me about 2 hours, but I want to know your thoughts about what you guys think is going to happen in the next, 30 to 90 days, because we are going to see a huge move coming.
We started building RippleNet with the thesis that crypto liquidity would eventually be able to support robust global payments, large payments. RippleNet was designed so that customers seeing the benefits of our fiat-based network could flip the switch to ODL once the market was mature enough. And this is exactly what's happening. Flip the switch.
I think what we're building has, it's solving a real problem. And I think all of the tokens, my advice to anybody would be, understand the utility. If there's real utility and there's real value being delivered to a real customer, there will be value in the token.